Alright, we are ready to get this going here. This is Riddled Corpses EX. This is a review key that I received. The game releases June 5th. And this will be on PS4, Xbox One, and Vita. So I'm going to show a bit of things off here. Pretty basic stuff. I'm not going to beat the game or anything. I've already done that. Wow, I dropped a couple spots here, actually. I'm not going to beat it, though. I already beat it. I got the Platinum Trophy. I've done everything. I've unlocked everything. So I'm just going to show off what this game's about here. So, just to make it easy, we'll go to story. You start off with John here. And as you can see, he's fairly average. Pretty high-powered damage. Shot speed's a little slow. No abilities there. Next, you have Chloe, or Chloe. Excellent movement speed. Pretty good shot speed. Delay. Damage is pretty down there, but the shot speed typically makes up for it. And the ability is magnetism. That will pull all of the money that you get. Basically, everything revolves around golden items and stuff. It will not pull dynamite or the stopwatches. Next, you have Leary. Fairly average movement speed. Very good shot speed. Delay. Very low damage. And the 2x gold ability, which is great for grinding everything out. I will tell you that I used this a lot until I got the next character. Not this one. This guy's awful. His movement speed's horribly slow. His shot speed's garbage. His delay is garbage. He's got really high powered damage and starts with 2 times the normal lives you have. Don't recommend him. Don't bother. Then you have Erica, which I spent the most time using once I unlocked her. Movement speed's fairly alright. Shot speed's average. Delay's pretty good. Damage is between up there and average. It's just in between both. And then all abilities that I mentioned before, and it is fantastic. Very great for, this gives you 2x gold also, while also having the magnet ability, so you do not miss out on anything. And you have Nora, who has great movement speed, great shot speed, great delay. Average damage would be a very good character to use once you're done grinding out all your money. Has the ability is 2 turrets, which I'm not really fond of the turrets. They're fairly okay, but they're not good enough to use, in my opinion, because it fires projectiles all fucking over the place. And you'll see why that's a problem in a bit. And that's it. So, for the sake of fun, let's show off Erica. And we'll start on stage 1, and I'll play a little bit of each stage, if not all of it. We'll see how it goes here. So, we'll skip the cutscenes. You can buy stuff here. Gold. Or not gold, sorry. I read the top of it. You can buy the stopwatch, dynamite. You can buy turrets and health kits. We don't need any of that. Now, as you can see, all my weapons and the levels, I should say, you level up. I'm fully leveled, so this beam is going to be much bigger than what it's normally going to be. And I'll show you that in just a bit. It's a pretty fun game. When you start off, and also those 2 spinning things are an item that you can purchase for unlock. That just grants a firearm on each side of your main weapon. So as you can see, I'm pulling gold with my magnet ability at 2 times the speed. And this is going to look obscenely easy here for the beginning stages. I had a hell of a time finishing this game until I maxed out everything like this gun here. This is a very nice maxed out gun, and like I said, I will show you the unmaxed ones You'll get to see that through the arcade mode, which will show off a bit of each mode. So this is pretty easy here, pretty simple, straightforward. Alright, let's go ahead and exit out. This is way too easy. I'm not showing you guys anything. We'll go ahead and stick with Erica. Or, you know what? We'll show off some of John here. We'll skip right to stage 2. And as we get to the later stages here, I probably won't use all of the characters, I would say. Here's his maxed out weapon. Fairly good. The characters really will be a hindrance, but I suppose I can show them off. I'm not really trying to play to win here. As you can see, nothing gets pulled with you. All the gold and everything is right there. You have to go collect it, which I'm not even really worried about at this point. I've already maxed everything out. This is single-handedly probably one of the best indie games I've played in quite a while. The same person that published this game also developed Demetrios, which is another game that you can find on PS4. Also a very good game, very enjoyable. Let's see here. Let's show off the stopwatch here. Oh, nope, I just laid the turret. That's the turret. I pressed the wrong button. While this doesn't seem like a big hassle, you'll see in the other stages how really awkward it is to use it. Okay, there's a stopwatch. Stage continues moving. It only stops for the waves. Plenty of health kits, stopwatches. When I get up here, I will let loose some dynamite. This game is co-op, if you couldn't see the big glaring, oh, you can't, my fucking camera's in the way, I'm sorry. There isn't a thing up there that says press X player 2. Let's go ahead and show the dynamite. Blows up everything on the screen with the exception of the bigger enemies, and I just took a hit there. I'm going to show this off again. There we go. Another stopwatch. You really don't need to use it here. Everything's pretty easy. So with that said, let's go back. We'll go to story again. Show off Chloe a bit here. This is going to be pretty awful for stage 3. This stage is the biggest pain in the fucking dick I have ever found anywhere. This stage I was stuck on for a very long time and was about at the point where I started grinding so I could just hit harder. This mode, or this stage, was incredibly, so fucking irritating. Thankfully it was pretty short. Actually, this character's not really all that bad with her max weapon. I stopped playing several of the characters shortly after I picked up some of the newer ones. So, alright, we're on to the next spot, and if I make it, we'll go ahead and show off the boss, though I don't know if I will. Like I said, this stage was the biggest pain in the ass of the entire game. It's not so bad now. I mean, I pretty much know where everything's at. I played it so many damn times. Ow. The real problem is that you can't really pick anything up. I mean, the gold I'm getting from the magnetism ability, but it doesn't magnetize first aid kits, dynamite, or the stopwatches. So essentially, with the stage moving like this, it it just hits the road and then you miss it. I'm not going for that. It was right in front of one of those electric fences, and that'll hurt you. Alright, so here we're coming up to the boss. This is where things get interesting. Now, of note, your dynamite will... Yeah, you get regular enemies here, and then the boss eventually starts firing balls of light. The dynamite will cancel out all of these projectiles, too. So, that's worth noting. Alright. It actually wasn't too bad at all. We're going to go back to the main menu before it progresses us to stage 4. Okay, so we got Leary, Fail, and Erica. Also Nora. I already showed Erica, though. Alright, let's show off Leary here. And for story purposes, I am not going to show off the boss stage because I'd have to clear stage 5 anyway. Unless I happen to clear it in the arcade mode. If I happen to clear it in the arcade mode, then you'll get to see it. That's the last trophy I got. And that was how I ended up getting my platinum. You gotta beat the game in one sitting through arcade mode, and no matter what your level is with this maxed out weapon, it starts you back over at level 1. And fortunately, you don't have to buy the upgrades again. It's with the gold currency, it's not real money. To my knowledge, there's no actual real money that you can spend in here, and that's great. But you'll just get the power-ups on screen as they happen. Now, typically, I will still use the all-ability character just simply for the extra amount of lives. I haven't really used the other one. The last character I unlocked, the one with the 2 turrets. I did for a little bit, but to me it's still more practical to use the all-ability just for the double health. At least on survival. You'll want to be able to still have gold when you're playing arcade because you can still buy items in between stages, and you will definitely want to do that. Here, let me show you just how annoying this turret is right up here. As you can see, these projectiles are going off with all sorts of shit just flying all over the screen. And you know, you can tell me that, well, just don't sit it here, but this is actually the most efficient place to put it. I mean, you want it somewhere where it's going to hit a lot of enemies. Now, I know there's not really a lot they could have done different with it because you can't make it invisible. You won't know that it's working. I died. I didn't even realize I was low on health there. But that works. Alright, we will exit the game. Oh yeah, we still want to go story here. So we got, let's see. Okay, yeah, we're down to the last 2 here. 3. Yeah, 2. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. As you can see here, the shot speed is horrendously slow. It is really too slow to even be effective. And not because it's not doing a lot of damage, but just because the speed's so slow and the enemies are starting to pile up. So, if there ever is a future update, I would recommend boosting his shot speed up just a touch. Anything drastically different for an upgrade would probably break this character. I really do not like using this character. Yeah, I'm about to die anyway. Yeah, I could have avoided that, but I just figured I'll just take the hit there. Alright, so that brings us to Nora, which I did not spend a whole lot of time with. And we'll also take this to stage 5. That doesn't look too bad. This is actually pretty good. I mean, except you're not getting any of the gold. It gives you 2 turrets, which I really do not like the turrets. Ow. I knew that was there. I don't know why I didn't dodge it. I am a little distracted here. I'm just watching everything across the screen. I do still like to play it safe with the all-ability character. It's decent. This character's not bad, though. Definitely playable. The use is there. Unlike that last character. Ow. Too busy watching the big fucker in the middle. If we can get the screen cluttered up real good here. There we go. As you can see, that did destroy the projectiles. You'll want to get rid of those bigger enemies too, just so some of that shit stops flinging everywhere. Yeah, I didn't really see that guy at the top of the corner there. So alright, what we will do here, since we've shown everybody off. Okay, actually, I'll come back here. This is where you can upgrade the levels. In the corner there, it just says Erica and then maxed, just like everything else. So that's my total kills, total gold, combos, best single, best co-op. And then I've spent over 13 hours playing the game. And I just got this, I got this a week ago, but I'd only been playing it for about 3 days. So alright, let's show off survival next. And we will go the old trusty route of Erica here. So your goal here is to just survive. The screen won't move. Yeah, these football guys are real assholes. You want to just pick up these things that drop. And while this doesn't seem too hard for surviving, it is going to pick up extremely to the point where you're just randomly running. Ow. I mean, I did survive a good while. I mean, my score will be beaten for sure. Just the only people up on the board right now are the people that had the review keys like I did. So again, thank you Cowcat for the chance to have this review key. I really do appreciate it, considering I'm not that big on YouTube or Twitch. Hell, I'm not even good at games in general, but I really appreciate the opportunity. So I will have this uploaded to YouTube as soon as I'm done streaming on Twitch. Ooh, narrowly avoided that. Ooh. Figured I'd use that just to clean my way out a little bit here. I do think I did obtain fairly good score. Ow. And I don't really play a lot of twin stick shooters. Oh, that's bullshit. That's practically a boss. Actually, it was half of the first boss. I don't think I needed to use it. I actually think I cleaned up enough to be able to move, but it certainly doesn't hurt. As you can see, the enemies per wave are drastically picking up here. I want to clean this out just to get out here to this health pack. I touched the lava, didn't I? Oh, I'm out. I stopped to use a stopwatch. I thought I had one more. Here's what I like to do. I'll just wind across the bottom of the screen while I clear house. There we go. Clean me out some room here. I'm probably going to die very soon. Whoo! Was not. Oh, I still hit something. Was not counting on getting that stopwatch there. Was hoping for a health kit drop or something. Come on, health kit. So, oh, damn it. I thought I was going to have him killed when I moved. Oh, well. Not a bad score, but not my best. It was about 100,000 off. Alright, so let's go ahead and show off arcade here. Again, I will be using... I'll be using Erica just for the magnets and the double gold. I'll need it. So here you will get to see the starting weapon. Yeah, there's a big difference, isn't there? As you kill stuff, I don't know if you guys saw that flying projectile there. This is how you level up your weapon just in arcade mode. You use gold to buy them in the other modes. So it is fairly... I mean, it's still an okay weapon. But it is fairly weak as compared to, you know, your bigger, heavier firing weapons. The damage remains the same. Your shot speed remains the same, but it definitely eats up more of the screen. The MK1000, I believe it was the sidearms that I got. And you'll be able to get that in arcade mode also. It just comes as your upgrade after you've hit your level 20, I think it was. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. The edges of my screen are cut off just a touch. Because I had to take my PS4 Pro out of 4K mode for the capture card. Damn it. Also, if you get hit, you will lose your power-up. It'll fly around the screen. It just goes down one stage, I believe. There we go. Now we're talking business. Well, it's pretty easy game after you've spent 13 hours on it. I had a hell of a time starting off with it. Might have to use a watch here if I can't get rid of this guy. There we go. Okay, I'm in the clear. So no two games really are the same, unless you die both games and you still died. Now, garbage cans are your friend. They explode, they do damage, and quite often they'll have some kind of an item underneath it. My aim's horrible, if you guys didn't notice already. We're almost maxed out on lives here. The final number is 9. With any luck, I'll be able to finish the game in one sitting again. So you guys might get lucky and get to see the full game right here in arcade mode. Ow. I do see a health kit up there. Like I said, the edges of my screen are cut off, so the likelihood of me missing something is probably 50-50. And the screen does move after the wave, so I should be able to see it. We are coming up on the stage 1 boss here. Uh-oh. What could this satanic symbol mean? He'll just stop in there. So just move around in a circle for this one. Take your aggressions out on the bigger guys here. Definitely helps to get them out of the way. Fire can't hurt you. The boss can. This is a safe place to hang out. And once you get him down to about half health, he's going to get bigger. Ow. I knew I was going to get hit there. There we go. I should have just continued to hit the boss was what I should have done. So that's that there. I don't know that I'll buy anything here. I might buy a stick of dynamite just to have it. I'll wait. I'm pretty good on everything here. So what I like to do for this, and it's not really necessary, is I like to get a power up here. That is fantastic. I like to sit on the electric fence here, which is a trophy if you get 30 enemies to kill you here. Or, no, if you kill 30 enemies with the electric fence. So, it's not really necessary, but it does help if you're just beginning the game. These skulls do take some shots here. Whew. So after the stream / video, depending on where you're watching it, I am going to be prepping for the review. So I think I've explored everything I can. If there's anything additionally you guys would like to see, just let me know. I'm having some issue here. Ow. Shit. Yeah, I'm just going to use that dynamite there. I want to get rid of this guy here. I'm going to use a time stop. I have 6 of them. Didn't even realize I had so many. And there's another one to replace it anyway. And another one. Now, the going will get slightly better as I get this leveled up here. I'm probably halfway now. I'm going to use this time stop just so I can get around this. I'll probably go ahead and use another one here. I got plenty, and here shortly I'm going to be buying some anyway, because I'm already starting to rack up some halfway decent money. I usually don't buy anything till about stage 3, and even then it's just like a dynamite. I won't need any time stops. 5's plenty. But when 4 gets here is about when I typically start maxing everything out. Lives, time stops. I don't buy any turrets. I usually don't like them. I will probably drop one in stage 5 though, because it will at least minimize some of the damage that I'll take. But it's still a huge hazard. Starting to have some really good luck with the drops here. Going to use a dynamite there. Ow. Now we are getting ready to come up on the boss very shortly. These first 2 stages are the only ones that have 4 waves. The rest have 3. Overall, not too bad for a stage 2. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Ow. Don't know how I didn't even see that. Oh. Really should have took out the 2 bones there on the side, but this'll do. Alright, so that's pretty good. Oh yeah, here's the bonus stage. This is exclusive to arcade mode. I'm not very good at it. I almost had a perfect on the first one I did. But the second bonus stage is pretty rough. I would venture a guess and say that you won't get a perfect, or it's almost unlikely. We'll still get a pretty good score here. $91, not too bad. So I think okay. I don't know if the mic was picking up the fan in the background or not, so if it was, I apologize for that. Just kind of hot in here. I mean, I got the AC on, but it's not quite doing good enough. So if for some reason it did pick that up, I do apologize. I'll get... That should be good enough for now. There we go. Upgrades already. Just make sure to watch out for the electric fences in the middle of the road. Construction people are assholes. Damn it. As you can see, I'm dropping all sorts of power-ups. Or, you know, the health kits, the dynamite. Just going to use that. Call it a day. There we go. So, you do have a combo bar up there. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. Just when you kill enough enemies, you know, your weapon will get expanded a little bit bigger for combo mode. You can keep it active as long as you're killing everything, I think. Ow. So we are taking a bit of damage here just because the weapon's not really powered up to my liking. Once we get it powered up more, it'll be better. I mean, you guys saw what it looked like. Here we go. Shit. I don't really have a lot of room for moving for power-ups. Come on, yes. All right. I'm gonna put a book under that fan. I think it's still making some noise here. I don't think that really helped anything, but that's alright. Alright, let's go ahead and max that out. We don't quite need to max that out. 4 should be plenty. We'll probably get plenty of drops. And we should be getting close to our maximum power up here really soon. So the closer we get to that, the closer we are to pretty heavy damage and all that good stuff. Didn't even see that up there. Also of note, you can't... Oh, come on. Had to take the hit to get it. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, you can hit the caskets and the portals if you get there in time, and it will destroy it, and then an enemy won't spawn out of it. Final boss is super easy. I think at the end of the stage, I'm going to turn the fan off for the rest of the video. I don't know if it's affecting the sound or not. I really don't want it to ruin the video. Alright, we are almost to our max power up by the look of it. Just had to get that out of the way. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. I did not want to lay the... Oh, did not want to lay that down. Alright, I think we are maxed out, and I believe... Oh, it might be. I might even die. This is a very bad stage 4. Now, the randomness is there to this game. That'll be something to watch. So we are at 9 stopwatches. So maybe I'll use a little bit more of those. Damn! OBS Studio disconnected. I don't know if it's still recording or not. I really have no idea. Alright, sorry about that break in the video, it just disconnected. Am I still recording? Give me just a second here, guys.